Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein in the Road 100, where today I have had a few questions here in the past recently where I've been asked about the viability of a pipe in max difficulty, and so I thought I would bring some of the old Perseus business back to light, mixing it with survival instinct, since this is kind of an interesting setup here for max difficulty and how the values go. So I thought we would discuss a little bit of how all of this business is actually put together. So the Hoarfrost pipe gives us that beautiful wonderfulness of an additional 20% damage for free here, and we will have ice all the time. Mixing it with this, we will have another 40%, or we will have 40% total ice damage. However, we will not be invincible this time, so we will actually have to play smartly as much as possible, and that is why we are bringing Feral Tenacity along for the ride. And we are bringing Io again just because she's just Io. So as we go along, the Hoarfrost pipe is still very, very, very viable, and the thing is that we do want to be low health here, right? Because we want to be at the point where we have less than 50% health, so we can have the added bonus of so we can have the added bonus of the survival instinct here, and so being able to get back 5% of our health on backstab and kill. So that was 10% health that we just got back there, which is great. So we are able to actually recover the health that we are going to lose as we run across the areas here. So that is pretty tough overall, because we are not we're not invincible, as you can see there. So it is there's Feral Tenacity helping us out, so let's go ahead and heal. Okay, and we don't want to heal too much because we are able to kill these guys and keep our health high enough but low enough. So this is a very difficult challenge kind of set, but the nice thing about it is we always have plenty of ichor, because as we kill more and more enemies along the way, we should have gotten a small attack there. Okay, and too bad we didn't get the kill again, but that's okay. So as you can see here, it's kind of an interesting setup overall, because of how we have to go about engaging with the enemies. Oh, come on, Io. I didn't get the drain and I didn't get the kill, so I didn't get any of my health back, but we are right at that level where we are not engaging survival instinct. So if we could lose like 50 more health, that would help us considerably. Oh, whoops. Or we could lose a whole lot of health really quick. So that's nice. Okay, and we got that kill, so we got 5% of our health back. So we want to stay around the 50% mark, if at all possible. Now, Bridge to Glory is over, so we absolutely do not want to venture forward until Bridge to Glory comes back. Okay, good. And sure, we'll take ice. Whoops. Okay, now we're getting 5% health back here, so 1534, not great. Okay, and that extra health here will help us get across the plain fields here. You don't want to bump into the wall there. So 1495, perfect. We are just absolutely at the perfect level for dealing with the health gate mechanic of survival instinct. So overall pretty good. And if you don't have the Hoarfrost pipe from DLC 2, you can use a regular pipe with a gift chrome on it. an Eos Chrome, and it does pretty much the same thing, just 20% less damage than what we are doing right now. So keep that in mind, and you'll be completely fine regardless of what you're trying for. Okay, and here as we run across, we will definitely want to get a couple of backstabs because of the health that we lost on the travel across the fire there. Okay, we'll take a backstab, and that's fine. 1622, but we can always get our health down again if we need to by doing this, and now we are just down again, low on health. So we can control the level of survival instinct here as we go based on our health and based on our damage and everything that we have active. And you'll notice that we have like maximum health pretty much, or sorry, maximum ichor pretty much all the time, because we are trying to control where we are where we are going with our damage and with our health. So kind of keep that in mind as we go along here. Okay, now this is a precarious moment, so we will definitely use a heal there. And not bad for what we have there. Okay, I would like to go for the monkey first. Okay. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. Everybody's jumping back and forth, and we can't actually get the hits where we need them to, but that's okay. So as you can see, healing is definitely just for us to play around with our health business here, and it's not really used for actually trying to heal to stay alive. It's trying to mitigate and manage that 50% health gate. And so we do need some backstabs here to recover ichor from, or recover health from these guys, and that's good. That was a kill as well, so that gave us 20% health, or 10% health there, which is excellent because we definitely need to be super careful in these areas here. And we probably should use knives here. Okay, and Bridge to Glory is over, and you can see that our damage has dropped significantly here. Okay, whoops, and this guy, and Bridge to Glory go. Okay, awesome. And ice. Perfect. Okay, so now we do have to be a little bit careful, so let's go ahead and heal. 1606 is too much, so we will take a little bit of damage over the fire here, which is fine. Okay, let's kill that fella. Okay, now we will need a little bit of damage here as we go over these, over these next areas here. Stupid fire. We had the extra special ability there of having access to feral tenacity, and then we died because of standing on the lava. So a really unfortunate set of events there overall. But that's okay, and feral tenacity will come off cooldown here, and we can go forward. So this will be just enough damage to, whoops, never mind. I was going to say that'll be just enough damage to take us across the lava, but in this case, no, it won't be. So we do have to heal at least one before we get into the fight here with this fella. Okay, we will backstab, and so that way we can use a blood sacrifice here. Okay, remember every blood sacrifice is 20%, and so we are now in the higher damage bracket with the potential of bringing our health back up. Okay, so we are at perfect health level there. Okay, now we are not, so we definitely need to, whoops, oh boy. that was super bad right there. Okay. Okay. Great. Yeah, getting caught between an enemy and the firewall can absolutely destroy you in more ways than you would like to admit, because of how the crazy damage sets operate, and the iframes reset every so often when you are engaging with wall mechanics. So very, very dangerous overall. And you can see that we have plenty of iCore. No reason to fear any kind of iCore concerns as we go along. But overall, as we go through, even though we have pretty low fire resist here, we are able and capable to do some pretty decent overall damage sets here with the pipe, all things considered here. Okay, and again, we definitely want to go for the build up here. Oh, whoops! I wanted to go for the one different gift, because what we have right now, what we have right now doesn't make any sense because of where we are at in our stamina and everything. Okay, and let's go ahead and heal one. Okay, great. Go for Feral Tenacity here. Now we should probably go for a, charge drain here at some point like that. That would be a good one. Okay, let's give EO some ice. Let's give myself some ice. Okay, we'll get back a little bit of health there, just to keep us at potentially that 50% range there. Whoops. Okay, let's get out of here. And we will definitely have to engage here a little bit with the drain mechanics. A little bit. Okay. And maybe we will have to parry a little bit. Oh, whoops. Yo. Alright, thanks. Alright. Let's go for ice. Okay. Definitely want to bring down our health here. Oh, whoops. That'll bring it down. That'll bring it down for sure. Okay. Whoops. So you can see how managing your health gate here at this point is not what you want to go for. Because we're not going to be killing anything, we want to switch this for Goddess's Smile, so we have health regen at 300 on each time we get focused. And you can get focused in this fight pretty regularly, and because we're not going to be doing a whole lot of charge drains, it's better to go for tirelessness in this regard. And so this is kind of the change up for the boss fight as opposed to the adventuring set. So kind of just a little tiny of a difference here, but nothing too crazy. And as you can see, it's definitely a viable, interesting setup overall as you go about engaging here. And it's interesting because we are not invincible, right? And so most of the time you want to be invincible for this fight, right? But if you don't have to be, you can still have a pretty viable build set here to go for some pretty big damage overall. Okay, so now she's gonna do her dash. Oh, okay. So we can run across the flames and get health there pretty quickly. Okay. Oh boy. And... oh, okay. Let's run across the flames and get health. So 1584. That is just barely not where we want to be. And we don't want to be standing in the flames. Whoops. And there's Feral Tenacity coming to score wins for us. And yeah, that's the Emily fight. It's pretty basic and simple. Those were the differences that I wanted to change out, were those two gifts. Those two gifts did not change the fight that drastically, but tirelessness with the pipe, the increase in stamina is where you want to really maximize. Is where you want to maximize your damage output with the pipe, because it's so very fast attacks, and each attack is like in the 2500 damage range, roughly. And so you want to maximize the amount of times that you can get off the each attack, and you want to not be stamina gated at any point in time with the pipe, because it's a crush weapon. It's one of two one-handed swords that is a crush weapon, so it is very unique that it has very high stagger potential as well as very high damage potential as well. So really good stuff here with the pipe, and you can do some other wacky things with it with Heimdall as well. So if we are going for something in this region that is similar, we can go for all kinds of interesting setups here. Where is it? This one, and not this, but we want to go for this. And as you can see here, we are going to have more value coming out of our blood veil here than we had before. And let's see, what is the other one? Probably we want to heal, and so here we can go for something like this, and we'll have bridge ready and active. Okay, and we will want blood sacrifice, and here it really doesn't matter what you put there. So if we do we need we need mind and vitality. Hang on. Let's see here. No, what we want here, we don't want to heal. We want get increase our stats. That is what we want. And here we want X and mind. Okay, and so if we get focused here, you'll notice that we want to get focused, and so once we do get focused here along the way, you'll notice that let's just do it. So if we go one more and this, and we'll go ahead and heal one and reduce our health. Good, and we are focused, and so you'll see that our damage is at 3277, which is absolutely bonkers, and we're at 2083. So you can do some pretty crazy things here with the pipe, and this is a very much increased damaging set compared to what we were doing along the way. And so you can do some absolutely bonkers setups here as you go along. You will use, if you don't have any other healing options here, you will use all of your regenerations very quickly along the way, and it can be pretty ridiculous how much healing you're going to need along the way. Okay, and so here this will slow it down a little bit for us, and so you can see that we can have that going for a much longer time. So there are some ridiculous things that you can do with Heimdall here along the way, being focused and everything. For that 20 seconds you can have some crazy damage output, and access to your other gifts and everything here along the way. So you don't really need this one if you don't want to. You can go for pretty much anything else, like more stamina or concentration if you're not getting hit, but most of the time you're going to get hit, so something like morale boost would probably be more beneficial for you along the way than anything else. So anyways, these are some just wacky different ways that you can increase the pipe's viability here in the game. And as it's something I always enjoy revisiting all the time, because I think the pipe is such a cool weapon overall because of the clinking sound it makes. It's the one and only weapon that makes that sound in the entire game, and so when you have access to it, it's fun to look at the different wacky ways that you can go for it. And what we were doing with Perseus was about half the damage value of what we were doing there with Heimdall. So keep that in mind if you want to go for kind of a top tier end of damage values with the pipe. So okay, well, that'll do it for me for today. So thank you all for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed some of these pipe shenanigans here in the City of the Falling Flames. So thank you all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.